The fight is over, the house is quiet, the dishwasher is humming, the kids are finally asleep, but your nervous system is not calm. Your heart is still racing. Maybe it's just thudding in your chest, your jaw still feels tight, or maybe you don't feel much at all, just numb, foggy, disconnected from your own body, sitting on the couch, scrolling through your phone. You're replaying the argument in your head. The loop is relentless. What I should have said. I can't believe they said that. Why does this keep happening? You want to calm down. You want to reconnect with your partner who's just in the other room, or maybe even lying right next to you in bed, but your body still feels braced, like something isn't safe yet, like the threat is still there. If you've ever wondered how to calm your nervous system after a fight with your partner, especially when you're an exhausted parent, this video is for you. Because the fight in the kitchen may be over, but the fight inside your body is not. Hi, I'm Catherine O'Brien. I'm a couples therapist here in Sacramento, California, and I work almost exclusively with parents who are navigating conflict in these high-stress, overstimulated, trench-level seasons of life. And here's the first thing I need you to know and to hear right now. Good couples struggle with this. If you're lying in bed next to your partner after a fight and you still feel tense or defensive or distant or ashamed or just completely wired, this is not a character flaw. It's not a sign your relationship is doomed. It's a biological state called post-conflict dysregulation. And today we're going to talk about how to move through it so you can come back to connection faster. After a conflict, your nervous system just doesn't flip a switch back to calm. It stays activated. Why? Because conflict, the person you love most, your attachment figure, registers in your nervous system as a threat, not an intellectual threat, an attachment threat. Your ancient biology, the part you're designed to keep you safe in a tribe, reads it as connection might not be secure right now. When you're already sleep deprived, touched out, running on fumes from parenting all day, your system just takes a lot longer to settle. After an argument, most parents I see fall into one of three common nervous states. See if you recognize yourself in one of these. First, they're still flooded. This is a state of sympathetic activation. Your heart is still pounding. You might be pacing or cleaning angrily. You're rehearsing arguments in your head, collecting evidence for why you were right. You feel justified, angry, and you cannot imagine softening or apologizing right now. That's because cortisol and adrenaline are still pumping through your body. Your body literally thinks the threat isn't over. The second state is shutdown. This is a dorsal vagal state. You feel heavy, flat, exhausted, disconnected. This is when you find yourself staring at the ceiling or endlessly scrolling on your phone, feeling nothing. It's not that you don't care, it's that your system got so overwhelmed by the conflict that it pulled the emergency brake to conserve energy. And the third state is the shame and rumination loop. They're replaying everything you said, everything they said. You feel embarrassed about how you acted. You're worried you've damaged the relationship for good. You're obsessing. This is your system desperately trying to make sense of what happened to regain a sense of control. Do any of these sound familiar? None of them mean your relationship is broken necessarily. They just mean your body hasn't reset yet. So let's get practical. Not theory, real life tools for right now. Okay, so you're in your room, the fight is over, you're flooded or shut down or ruminating. What do you actually do? Step one is to interrupt the mental loop. Rumination is like pouring gasoline on the fire of your nervous system. It keeps you activated, so you need to break the cycle. I want you to say this out loud if you can, even in a whisper. The fight is over, my body is still activated. That simple sentence does something profound. It separates the event in the past from your current physiological state. You're not in danger anymore. Your nervous system just hasn't gotten the memo yet. Step two, physically complete the stress cycle. You cannot think your way back to calm. You have to move your body back. That trapped energy needs to go somewhere. Now, what you do depends on the state you're in. If you're flooded and activated, you need to discharge that big energy. Go into the bathroom and do 20 wall push-ups. Shake out your arms and legs like you're shaking off water. Animals do this well. I'm sure you've seen your dog do this. Take 5 really slow breaths, but make sure the exhale is twice as long as the inhale. The long exhale signals safety to your vagus nerve. Or just step outside for 2 minutes and feel the cold air on your face. If you're shut down and numb, you need to gently reactivate. Instead of slumping on the bed, sit upright, put both of your feet firmly on the floor, feel the ground beneath you, turn on a lamp, stretch your arms way up over your head, and gently telling your body you're upright, your presence, the threat has passed. And step 3 is something that's so often missing. After a fight, your attachment system is unsettled. You need to send your body and your partners a cue of safety. This doesn't mean you're resolved. This doesn't mean you resolved the issue. It just contains the threat. It can be as simple as a text from the other room that says, "I'm still upset, but I love you," or "I need some time, but we're okay," or my personal favorite, "We're on the same team, we just got dysregulated." Those micro signals are incredibly powerful. They tell both of your nervous systems that the foundation of the relationship is still secure, even if you're rocky right now. And this brings me to step 4, co-regulation. And I'll share something personal here. I grew up in a very reactive home. Conflict was loud, fast, and sharp. So my nervous system learned from a young age, when there's tension, you escalate, you react. Even now, there are nights where I've snapped at my husband, Rick, and even after the moment passes, my body stays tight, braced for another round. But Rick is different. His nervous system is naturally steadier, and what I've learned over years is that when he stays calm, when he doesn't shame me or withdraw dramatically, my body comes down much faster. His steadiness gives my nervous system something to organize around. And on the flip side, on nights when he's upset, if I can give him a little space instead of pursuing him to fix it, he returns when he's regulated. That is co-regulation. It's often faster and more powerful than trying to regulate all by yourself. And sometimes calming your nervous system after a fight simply means walking over and sitting next to your partner on the bed. No word, not solving anything, just proximity, just reminding both of your bodies we're still here, we're still safe together. This is so important. Do not attempt to repair the relationship while you are still flooded. If your heart rate is high and your jaw is tight, your tone will betray you. Your nonverbals will scream threat, even if your words are perfect. So calm your body first, then and only then can you attempt to repair. And repair doesn't have to be a 2-hour conversation. It can be simple and profound. It can sound like, "Hey, I don't like how that went. I'm sorry for my tone earlier. I was completely overwhelmed. The most important thing is I care about you." Repair isn't about being perfect. It's about returning. Emotionally safe couples don't avoid conflict. They just get really, really good at returning to each other. They just get really, really good at returning to each other after. So if you're a parent in the trenches right now and conflict feels heavier and harder than it used to, it doesn't mean you chose the wrong partner. It means your nervous systems are overloaded. Learning how to calm your own nervous system after a fight is one of the most powerful skills you can build, not because you'll stop fighting, but because you'll stop staying disconnected after the fight. So you are not broken. Your nervous system is just trying to protect you and your connection. And with practice, you can teach it how to come back to safety faster. Now, what we talked about today is what to do after the fight, but what about in the moment? What about understanding why you snap or shut down in the first place? That's where understanding the neuroscience of your nervous system can be a game changer. I've created a deep dive video that walks you through exactly that. It's called The Neuroscience of Parent Anger, a step-by-step guide to stop snapping at your partner. In it, we explore your window of tolerance and the different states of your nervous system so you can start recognizing your own cues before you get flooded. So if you're ready for that step, click the link in the description below, or you can watch it now. It's the perfect companion to what we just learned here today. Thank you for spending this time with me. Be kind to yourselves. You're doing a harder job than you give yourself credit for.